Hey, what's up, slackers? We're always talking about older cartoons and classics from our childhood, but today I thought we'd switch it up a little bit and talk about something a little more modern. Boo! Listen, there are some great modern cartoons like this, and this. But today we're talking about Craig of the Creek. Craig of the Creek is slept on, dude. This show goes hard, feel free to screenshot. Like, it has comedy, action, heart, and a good story in the later seasons. This show uses its setting really creatively, having some episodes that are really grounded and can take you back to when you played outside as a kid, or episodes that are really creative and use being a cartoon to its strength. It flows seamlessly between comedic and plot-driven episodes because it's just a bunch of kids hanging out doing shit at the end of the day. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to take a little look at one of my favorite episodes, The Jinxin'ing. The episode starts off with the gang kicking it at the trading tree when they see this girl with this Vegeta hairline.
Look at his hairline! Who designed his character?
Like, damn, the character designers had to have a grudge against her, so they're trying to talk to her, but it turns out she's been jinxed. They end up ending her jinx by figuring out her name, and it turns out she's been jinxed for a whole year. Okay, say what you want about this baby Vegeta, but you gotta give her props for committing to the game. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty admirable. I wouldn't do it, but Paloma, you get my respect for that. So they unjinx her or whatever, and she's like, thanks, I gotta go pay some people a visit.
There's someone I haven't spoken to in a while.
So Paloma and the gang pull up on this kid, Tomon, who's kind of a prick, and is just absolutely violating our boy Craig.
I hope he doesn't call me a—
Hey, Peanut Head!
Peanut Head! It's true! He gets me every time.
Glad you came by. I just picked this tomato. It looks just like you.
all right, Tomon, we get it!
Me personally, I wouldn't tolerate this level of disrespect. Tomon's just letting him fly until Paloma catches him slipping and jinxes him.
AKA Captain Planted, AKA the Tomato Man!
Which at first is like, alright, Tomon's kind of annoying, so I guess it's okay. After that, she pulls up on the ninja kids and jinxes them too.
Because to me, they look like comic books.
We prefer to call them manga!
She jinxes one so bad, he turns into Yamcha. You know how bad it has to be for someone to get forced into a Yamcha position? This position represents total and utter defeat. I don't think there's anything quite as emasculating as hitting a Yamcha. You can't come back from shit like that. Like, imagine you get folded so bad you hit a Yamcha in front of your girl. You might as well cut your off and move countries because you won't be needing that anymore. But I digress. So now Craig and the gang are concerned and they're looking for Paloma, but it's too late and she finds her next victim, Bobby. I don't know why, but for some reason, she felt like using 110% of her power on Bobby.
My candy! Jinx, baby.
Not only does she jinx Bobby through a tree, she blows his mouth off in the process. Like, why? Bobby never does anything to anyone. He doesn't deserve this. So now the gang's like, okay, Paloma, what's going on? Why are you doing this? And she's like, Craig, what the you mean? These watched me be silent for a year and never tried to help? Which honestly, that's pretty valid. I can kinda understand, but she's still crazy. Also, it turns out that the whole year she was quiet, she's been watching everyone, learning their speech patterns to jinx everyone one day like she's Uncle Iroh or some shit.
But I watch them, I listen, I learn their patterns, how they think, how they play, and soon the creek will be silent, save for the sound of my laughter! Ha ha ha! Ha hee! Hoo hoo hoo! Ha ha!
That was a weird laugh.
Real talk though, who you got in a fight? Paloma with prep time or Batman with prep time? Honestly, I think it'd be pretty close. This might be one for the books. But that's enough though. I don't want to spoil too much. You really gotta watch this show for yourself. I think it's pretty great. It's not GOAT status or S tier yet, but a couple more seasons and I could see this becoming a certified hood classic. So yeah, slackers, that's the end. So go ahead and like and do all that other stuff people always tell you to do. And I'll see you next time. Later.